Aaron. Well, today the South Carolina Historic Aviation Foundation is honoring the women who pushed American aviation forward and supporting those who are continuing that mission today. With less than 10% of licensed pilots being women, experts say it's important to improve inclusivity. News 19's Nate Stanley has the story.
It's important to remember all the sacrifices and contribution these women did throughout history. You know, our modern standard of living right now was brought to us by these generations of folks in the past.
On Saturday, dozens gathered for the South Carolina Historic Aviation Foundation's open house at the Jim Hamilton Airport. According to organizers, they wanted to put an emphasis on women's contributions to aviation history.
So they had a collective name of Rosie the Riveter, and these women were putting together aircraft at an incredible rate. Matter of fact, of the B-25 behind me here, if you took all the plants and put them together, they were producing one every 24 hours.
Kenneth Berry says the most famous female aviator, Amelia Earhart, also stopped by Columbia in the early 1930s.
She came into the airport in 1931 demonstrating the Pitcairn autogyro.
The hangar was filled with memorabilia and historians sharing stories. Stanley Reichard works as a reenactor and highlighted female journalists.
They're pretty gutsy women, and they went into the heat of the action to get the photos and get the stories.
Not only is the past of female aviators a storied one, but the future looks bright too. Meet Emma Steed. At only 18 years old, she's already completed a multi-engine commercial pilot license and has flown through all 50 states.
It clicked. I was obsessed with it.
She's in a small minority of female pilots in the world, though. According to data from the International Civil Aviation Organization, in 2021, only 6% of pilots in the world were female.
Yeah, you don't see many other kids in aviation, especially girls, but that's beginning to change.
She has this advice for any other young women who want to be pilots like her.
That it is possible, and once they do it, it is the best thing ever. Push past your comfort zone and, just put yourself out there.
In Columbia, Nate Stanley, News 19, WLTX.
Well, the Historic Aviation Foundation will be hosting another open house coming up on April 13th.